How to use your shadow to get whatever you want. How to use your shadow to liberate yourself from sickness, frustration, backwardness, disappointment, lack of love, hatred, and so on and so forth. Use your shadow to become extremely rich, successful, and favored. By God's grace, in today's video, I want to teach us one mystery that will help you to succeed, even if you have tried every spiritual tips you know, even if you have prayed all the prayers you know, you have done all the fasting and spiritual direction you know, and you are still suffering. Use this one thing, your shadow. By God's grace, it will not fail you. Just use your shadow this way, you will get everything you want. Are you aware that everything is energy? And whatsoever that is written in the Bible have high vibration in this universe we find ourselves, and they have capacity, the vibes, and the ability to bring into existence what you need. Are you aware that we have not less than 72 places shadows were written in the Bible? So, by God's grace, in today's video, I am going to tell you how you will use your shadow to achieve unachievable, to encounter all those situations that is conquering you and conquer them, to stop hearing evil voices, stop moving objects, and stop demonic influences in your life. Shadow is just the mirror image of you. God knows about the existence of shadows. If shadows doesn't have spiritual benefit and spiritual auras and powers, it will not be existing. That even right from the Bible, a lot was said about shadow. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, I will teach you how you will use your shadow to conquer all your battles, especially if you have tried everything you know to use to solve your spiritual problem. You are finding it difficult. My dear, use your shadow. By God's grace, it will not fail you. If only you follow me to the end of today's video, you will get that total information. But please give this video a thumbs up, and I help it be pushed to other people that need it. As you do so, may God bless you. So, welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss three important variables, which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these three correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit, it becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you are highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that it will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, if you're searching for any video, all you need to do is go through the search button in YouTube, type Jenny Action TV, select the keyword of the video you're looking for. For example, love. You see the videos I've made in the past about love, you watch and get some value. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve into the video of today. How to use your shadow to get everything you want, to get shocking favor, shocking financial miracle, shocking breakthrough, and the major success. Before we go deep into that, I actually want us to read a portion in the Bible. Just as we are entering the length and breadth of June, I am interested in anything 6. See, there are more than 72 places that shadows are written in the Bible, but I'm only picking out 2 because I'm interested. 6 are part of the numbers, and let me tell you, number have a high vibration. And for that, I don't joke with any chapter of the Bible or verses that have something to do with 6. So let's see Isaiah 4 verse 6. First of all, we will see one place in the Old Testament and see another in the New Testament to prove to you that this is real. Isaiah 4 verse 6 says, that is the last verse there. It says, and there shall be a tabernacle for shadow in daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain. He said, there shall be tabernacle for a shadow. Tabernacle that will be built so that shadow will be inhabited in it. And that place is going to be in the daytime, and that place will now shield that particular tabernacle from heat and it will become a place of refuge, a place of deliverance, a place of liberation, a place of safety for a covering. That's like being a covering from storm and from rain. In other words, from turbulence, from any evil, from any force. Are you aware that your shadow have the ability to help you be preserved, be protected, be covered from any evil, any force? And if there's nothing about shadow, it should not be talked about here. And then you may be thinking that the tabernacle that is being talked about here is physical structures. No, the Bible actually says that we are the temple of the Holy Spirit. We are the tabernacles of the Most High. And if we are the tabernacle of the Most High, it actually means that our shadow is being talked about here, that our shadow can shield us during the heat. In other words, when things are not rosy, when there is fire everywhere, fire on the mountain, we can be shielded through our shadow. And our shadow is like a place we can even run into, we can even get refuge, get protection from any form of storms of life. And then to prove to you that there is power in shadow, let's go also in the book of Acts chapter 5, 15 to 16. Isaiah is Old Testament. For those that will say it's in the Old Testament, not New Testament, let's see it again in New Testament. Isaiah chapter 5, verse 15 to 16, still reoccurring. It says in 15, inasmuch as that they brought forth the sick unto the street, and laid them on the beds and couches, that at the least the shadow of Peter passing by might overshadow some of them. There came a multitude out of the city round about Jerusalem, bringing sick folks, and them which were vexed with unclean spirit, that they were healed, everyone. Hey, that as they were passing, Peter and others, people were rushing with their sick people, people with loss of affliction and other problem, making sure that those people enter into the shadow of Peter, so that the shadow of Peter will heal them. Believe me, Peter and other apostles are people of like passion. And if their shadow have the capacity of healing people, that even people recognize it, your own shadow have the capacity of healing you first. Charity begins at home, not outside, let alone other people. So the question is, how do you use this, your shadow, to liberate yourself? That people have to bring people that are sick, afflicted with different things all over the place, just to make them walk on Peter's shadow in order to get healed. My dear, one of the greatest weapons you have in this world is your mouth. That is why at the creation, God, after creating man, he breathed strength. And the question, what did he create man from? Out of nothing. He breathed his strength and energy. That breathing of the strength is actually giving you the authority, the staff of authority to go into the world and create other things. So, my dear, you can use your mouth to create your world. How do you do it with your shadow? Anytime you see your shadow, be it in the night, in the daytime, any day. You know, I have made video like this towards the ending of last year, December 20 something, thereabout, that one of the ways monitoring spirit have access to your life is through your shadow. That never you allow anybody pack sand from your shadow, or never you in any way you monitoring people walking closely to you, and watch out when they bend down to pack sand. Sand from your shadow is very, very powerful. Now, if where you are walking or going, you notice that you cannot just stand there and start talking, because one of the first ways to do it is by talking to your shadow. Pack sand and come back home from that. Make sure it's from that your shadow. Then when you come back home, the same way you're going to talk to this sand is the same way you talk to your shadow whenever you see it. For example, most of the times in the night, I don't know whether you have noticed it, you will notice that your shadow comes out and is following you wherever you go. You will turn and say, oh, my shadow. You know that two cannot work except they agree. You know that when I'm blessed, you are blessed. When I'm enjoying, you are enjoying. That these particular strange voices I'm hearing, that this moving object in my body, that this poverty-stricken state I find myself, that this single that I am when others are already married, that this my paper have not gotten and living in fear in this country, that it has overstayed. I need you to help me. I have tried as a human being. prayed all the prayer I want, but I am addressing you today that I know that you can go to the length I cannot go. I am sending you on errand to the spiritual world to go there and release me and liberate me and help me get deliverance to this situation. That from today, that this situation that I'm passing through will no longer be part and parcel of my life. That I plead with you because when I am enjoying, you will enjoy, so that both of you will live a freedom life. Peradventure, there is something I have done, there is natural law I have broken that is causing this problem in my life. Please help me to plead on my behalf. And then, if you know particular thing you have done, maybe you have committed abortion and you are sure that that is part of what it say. You are a witness, my shadow. I know I have committed abortion. But today I ask, help me to plead. I want mercy of God upon my life. I want to start progressing. Help me to liberate me from whatever that is stopping me from progressing, that I will start progressing again. Then, if it is sand, you will be able to pack, speak the same thing to that sand. That this sand you come from my shadow. My shadow is a mirror image of me. Therefore, I am sending you on errand to the spiritual world. That whatever it is that is hindering me, causing this voice I'm hearing, whosoever that is responsible for it, once I put this sand back to the earth, I'm sending you on errand to help and get liberation from me. That from today onwards, let this my shadow not be ordinary. And because you're not ordinary, I'm no longer ordinary. Cause everything I do to be cause me to be favored wherever I go. Cause people to love me wherever I go. Cause everything I lay hand to do to prosper. May God use you, because two cannot walk except they agree. Say demonstrate. I am agreeing with you today, my shadow, that everything I do will prosper. Whatever I lay hand to do will prosper. And may God help us to achieve the greatest impact in life, to actualize our destiny. Because when I achieve my destiny, my shadow, it is you that also achieve my destiny. And just as the shadow of Peter can heal sicknesses and diseases, become a miracle worker for me. That through you I will get healed too. That through you miracles will begin to happen in my life. That through you, that every good thing I ever desired in life, may I achieve it in the name of Jesus. So you do it like anytime you see your child in the night, you start talking to it. You see it on the way, maybe where people are, and you feel that maybe people will be like, is this person mad? Just pack the sand from your shadow and go home. By God's grace, you're continuous doing this from time to time. When that particular problem will elapse, you will be shocked. If there is nothing about shadow, if there is no power behind shadow, the Bible will not be talking expressly about it. There is everything is energy, everything is vibration. You can use everything, connect the energy behind it, and use it to achieve whatever you want. And believe me, your life will never remain the same after doing this particular direction. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody has actually found value. If you're one of those, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video. Share this video and share it to everyone. I'm actually be helping a lot of people as to do so. May God bless you, honor you, and cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. See your lady Jenny say